In an underwater paradise, a plastic nightmare. Diver Rich Horner just days ago filming stunning images, searching for fish but finding an ocean of plastic trash. Bags, bottles, buckets too, he said. Off the tourist island of Bali, it's meant to be home to hundreds of manta rays. He saw just one, and it's hard to pick out any fish amid the garbage. On the surface too, it's not natural, it's plastic.
We're back with an alarming new report that came out this past week on the state of the world's oceans, specifically the finding that they contain far more plastic.
The seabirds mistaking plastics for food.
Can we solve this problem?
Well, we made it, so presumably we could solve it.
Reducing, reusing, and recycling to prevent a walk on the beach
Here's more.
from being a walk among trash.
But before we start, let me clarify what Team Seas is. Team Seas is a global campaign to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of plastic and trash from our ocean, rivers and beaches. It's also the second wave of the largest creator-led fundraising campaign to ever hit the internet, after Team Trees. So what's the deal with plastic pollution in our water? Well, not only is our world in a critical state because of climate change,
it's a disastrous new normal. Catastrophic fires, once contained to one season, now a harrowing year-round battle.
We gotta go.
A major factor, climate change.
but also our ocean, rivers and beaches are full of plastic trash. It's estimated that there are 200 million tons of plastic already circulating in marine environments, with an estimated 11 million tons entering the ocean every year. Pollution from bottles, bags, straws and abandoned fishing gear is a health crisis for our entire planet. Therefore, for every dollar you donate, we remove 1 pound of trash from the beaches, oceans and rivers. Therefore, go to teamseas.org. We now increasingly eat plastic waste in our diets. When plastic begins to break down through the actions of sunlight and wave action, microplastics are created, tiny rice-sized bits of plastic. 51 trillion microplastic particles are now in the seas. Fish and invertebrates gobble up these microplastics, and thus they work their way up the food chain. The average person eating seafood swallows up to 11,000 pieces of microplastic every year. So, what can we do to reduce plastic waste in our oceans, rivers and at beaches? First of all, we can reduce our own use of single-use plastics, such as water bottles, straws, cups, utensils, etc. Secondly, we should recycle properly. This should go without saying, but when you use single-use plastics that can be recycled, always be sure to recycle them. At present, just 9% of plastic is recycled worldwide. Another thing we can do is to participate in or organize a beach or river cleanup, such as Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are doing with Team Seas currently. We can also support bans. Many municipalities around the world have enacted bans on single-use plastic bags, take-out containers and bottles. Avoid products containing microbeads. As mentioned earlier, tiny plastic particles called microbeads have become a growing source of ocean plastic pollution in recent years. Microbeads are found in some face scrubs, toothpastes and body washes, and they readily enter our oceans and waterways through our sewer systems and affect hundreds of marine species. A very effective way to reduce plastic waste in oceans is also to spread the word. Stay informed on issues related to plastic pollution and help make others aware of the problem. We can also support organizations addressing plastic pollution. There are many non-profit organizations working to reduce and eliminate ocean plastic pollution in a variety of different ways, including Oceanic Society, Plastic Pollution Coalition, Five Gyres, Algalita, Plastic Soup Foundation and teamseas.org. So make a change, go pick up some plastic today from your local river, beach or from the ocean And if you want, go donate $1 to teamseas.org, link in the bio, in order to remove 1 pound of plastic.